Happy Wednesday, boys and girls. Brad coming at you here because I got something a little show off. I won't be hanging around very long, but figured I should try to show it off and tell the story, I guess. So last week, Transcendent Baseball came out, and it's a very expensive product. It's too expensive, not worth the money, right? Like everything, it comes out at that price, right? But I was looking around, I always like to dabble in the high-end baseball if I can in some manner. So I finally found We The Hobby was running a 3-case auction player break. So I was like, maybe I can get some of these players at prices they really should be, So I was able to get this guy at about half the price of what it would normally be. And I thought, okay, that's a reasonable price. So it was about $455 for Juan Soto in a 2025 Transcendent Baseball break, because he had a lot of stuff in the product, none of the great stuff. This was the second day of the product been out. I hadn't seen any of his 101s be hit or anything, so I was like, we'll roll the dice. I bought him and I bought Johnny Bench. Well, here, I'll show you the Johnny Bench. Luckily, Johnny Bench was pretty cheap, that's why I bought him, but didn't hit any Johnny Bench. That's what happens in breaks, right? But breaks aren't all bad, because I did hit a Juan Soto. I only hit one Juan Soto. But, as you can read there, it's a Transcendent Collection Autograph MLB logo patch card. His best card in the product. So, yeah, definitely surprised to hit something like, you don't join breaks trying to hit that, I was like, oh, patch auto would be nice, or, something like that. But, on card, game used, MLB, logo patch, 101. This is what I'd call a real 101, And what's also cool about this is a guy on Instagram, JStrizzo30. I'll try to leave that Instagram link in the description. Hit me up Saturday morning, and I hadn't got the card yet, obviously. And he must have watched the break, or I don't know if the breaker contacted this guy. I'm not sure. But We The Hobby breaker contacted me and said, hey, there's a guy on Instagram, big Soto collector, collects a lot of high-end Soto. Can I link you up with him? He wants to buy this card. I said, sure. Because I didn't have anyone in mind. Most of my friends that would collect wouldn't quite go in this level. So I was like, I don't have a buyer for it in mind. So, yeah, that's perfect. So the guy hits me up. We literally got a deal done in 60 seconds. He says, what are you thinking on it? I gave him my number. He said, that's fair. I'll take it. So that number was $5,000. $5,000. Thought that was fair. A lot of 5-star and definitive ones have went around $2,500. This is obviously one of his first Mets ones. A Dynasty, the highest one ever went for was around $8,000. So we went right in between. I thought $5,000 was reasonable. He thought $5,000 was reasonable. And that's how card deals should work, folks. Not everything needs to be nickel and dime, everyone, whether it's getting them down or getting them up. It's like, I have done 3 big deals the last 5 months, and they have all taken like a minute to finish. Even the Marino one I did, it was very quick. The one I did with Scott with the 101 Micah Parsons, very quick. It's like, you get 2 fair people together that aren't out to have to win every deal. It can be fair and both people can be happy, It's like, it's still out there, guys. I know you watch some of these videos and you just want to pull your hair out, but there's still guys like us out there that it's like, hey, here's a fair deal, 2 reasonable people, we're both happy, So this is going to go out to him literally after I get done making this video. But it was cool because the guy was nice to talk to, and I will try to connect it with this video, so I'll wait because something from him is coming to me, and it wasn't really part of the deal. It was just a straight cash deal, but he said, hey, I've got a Scottie Pippen basketball I've had for over 30 years and don't really, have any use for it. I see you collect Scottie Pippen and like him. And I was like, oh, heck yeah, I don't have anything like that. He goes, I'll just send it to you. we haven't known each other before, you know. He's just like, hey, thanks for making it easy. And so, yeah, you'll see that. I'll try to splice that together because I think that's coming later today on UPS Truck. So, but I wanted to make this vid before I send it out to him, which I'm going to do ASAP. Because it's not my card anymore, but I wanted to show it off and show you, hey, you know, group breaking, why, of course, it's still a gamble, you know, and I don't sit here and recommend joining this product at a high price, but, you know, hey, sometimes this is why you do it, you know, because you would never open a box of this yourself, any average person, so the only way you can get into it is group breaks. So group breaks aren't all bad. There are some bad actors, but you know, still a lot of good ones out there, and sometimes you hit a jackpot. So there you go. There's a little story for you. I've taken 6 minutes, and like I said, I'll try to add, if that comes later today, the Scottie Pippen ball that he is gifting me. So thank you very much. Thank you, Jason, for the deal. And until next time, bye-bye. So, guys, here's part 2 of the video. I told you that Jeremy, the guy I did the deal with for the logo man, also sent me a basketball, which I knew about. This awesome Scottie Pippen autographed Spalding basketball. You got the holograms and everything. It's definitely his SIG. No doubt about that. This is 30 years old. From 96. He said he's had it that whole time. And it's from Upper Deck, the old school Upper Deck. But he also threw in a Pippen rookie from 88-89 Fleer. So, remember, this one's always hilarious because it's an uncorrected error where they spell his name wrong on the back. Like, pimpin' ain't easy, right? But that was very cool. And like I said, that was not like part of the deal. We already made the cash deal. And he just said, hey, I got this. I see you're a fan. I'm going to send it your way. And sure enough, this was the original box. So I don't know if Upper Deck just sold these basketballs back then. I don't remember from 96. But, yeah, if any of you remember those, like being able to actually buy those, I don't know. I don't remember. That had only been, what, 10 at the time? So, very cool. Thank you very much, sir. And, yeah, it's a cool thing to add to the collection. I think I'll go to my LCS at some point and get a nice case for that. And probably just stick that rookie card with it. But very cool, I thought. Something I didn't have. So, there you go. So, sold a big card. Got a cool piece. How awesome. So, thank you very much, Jeremy. Appreciate it, my man. And that's all I got. Later, guys.